The Awakening of the Chosen. Welcome to the Awakening of the Chosen channel. My name is Gabriel. In today's video, we will talk about something profoundly transformative, something that can completely change your perspective on your own life and the power you truly possess. Have you ever felt that certain things seem to be blocked, or that the universe is sending you signs, but you don't know how to interpret them? Today, I want to share with you the secret behind these signs and how you, being a chosen one, can unlock your true potential and align yourself with the greater purpose of the universe. Believe me, what I'm about to reveal could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Stay with me until the end, because the answers you seek are closer than you imagine. Let's start this journey together. Love, money, and your chosen powers. You're about to achieve it all. It's no coincidence that you're watching this right now. This video contains a frequency meant only for the chosen ones, and only they can understand it until the end, because normal people aren't wise enough to comprehend this video. The cosmos is infallible, especially for you who have been chosen. This entire situation was planned for this special moment. Everything is coming together for you, and if you feel hesitant or things aren't going as planned, just wait. By the way, sometimes I myself feel impatient, but I've learned that waiting is worthwhile. The purpose of this message is to remind you that despite appearances, things are truly aligning. You can become a member by clicking the Join button to increase the power of this signal and fully absorb the energy it contains. It's common to feel that there are impediments, setbacks, or even moments when you question everything as you follow your calling. I confess I've been through that too. The journey may seem unpredictable, and you might question why things aren't going as planned or why they seem to take longer than anticipated. However, allow me to emphasize a very important point. Nothing happens by chance. Every action you've taken, every obstacle you've overcome, and even every setback you've experienced have been part of a much larger divine plan, even if you couldn't see it. The universe has been quietly arranging everything to be ideal for you, even if it doesn't seem so now. Trust that everything has already begun because you have been preparing for what's to come. The pieces are starting to fit together. You see, your journey was never meant to follow the same course as everyone else's. As a chosen one, you weren't made to lead a predictable existence and don't follow conventional timelines. The ways in which the cosmos operates are enigmatic and often beyond explanation, especially concerning the selected ones. Your existence unfolds in a way that is not just chronological, but rather in accordance with divine timing. This means that events may happen later than you planned, or seem to occur quickly and all at once. But realize that this is a deliberate aspect of a well-thought-out plan, not just an accident. You've had stops and delays, but these weren't failures. On the contrary, they were times of preparation. The waiting is simply strengthening you, equipping you, and bringing you closer to your mission. The universe has been preparing you for something much greater than you could ever dream of. Being in the midst of it all makes it easy to become frustrated. I admit I've felt that way too. You might have the impression that nothing is happening and that life is just on hold, but have faith that what seems like a standstill is, in fact, a divine plan unfolding behind the scenes. Every setback, detour, and missed opportunity wasn't a mistake. Rather, they were necessary recalibrations. Things are aligning in ways that are currently invisible to you. It's about making space in your life for the right people, occasions, and experiences. Something that is not just good but also divinely appropriate for you is being directed your way. Gaining the ability to trust the timing in situations where you don't have a complete vision is a difficult task. It's easy to fall into the belief that progress should be faster and that you should already be further ahead. You start to wonder if you're doing something wrong when you observe those around you making progress and seeming to advance. However, the reality is that your path is distinct and doesn't happen on the same timeline as everyone else's. You're exactly where you should be. You're not late or off schedule. Everything in your life is being woven together by the universe in perfect synchronicity, so everything will come together at the exact right moment. Consider this. You're creating something but don't have all the supplies and equipment at your disposal. Even if you have the foundation, the structure won't remain strong without the proper funds or timing. The people you're destined to meet, the opportunities that will open doors for you, the lessons you need to learn. The world knows what you need and has been assembling these parts, often without you even realizing it. You just need to wait for everything to come together behind the scenes. Although waiting can be challenging, trust that the universe always chooses the perfect moment. When things don't work out the way you expected, it's usually because something better, something you didn't even know you needed, is approaching. What you might perceive as a missed opportunity may actually be the universe protecting you from a path that didn't serve your best interests. The setbacks you've experienced are preparing you for something much more aligned with your soul's mission. So embrace the wait instead of fighting it. Have faith that the reason you're being asked to wait is greater than any plan you could have made for yourself. Although this phase of your life may seem like a holding pattern, it's actually a period of significant change. They're preparing you for the next stage of your adventure. Just wait. Everything is coming together for you, and you'll look back and see that every setback, difficulty, and unexpected twist was necessary. When the time comes for everything to fit together, you'll realize that everything happened for the best. This is your signal to have hope if you've been experiencing frustration, discouragement, or impatience. The universe is arranging events so that you're not forgotten or off course, and soon you'll realize how well everything has been working out for your best benefit. Things are about to start flourishing. The seeds have been sown, and the vibration is changing. Just wait. Everything will come together for you. Soon, you'll witness how masterfully the cosmos's plan has been working from the beginning. The art of patience is one of the most challenging things a chosen one has to acquire. Being asked to wait can feel like a test of endurance in a world where instant gratification and quick results are the norm. However, patience is an act of trust for those who are chosen. It's not just about waiting. It's about having faith that everything you've desired, worked for, and prayed for will come to you at the perfect moment, and that the universe knows exactly what it's doing. It's possible that you've had moments when you thought you were about to make progress, only to encounter yet another setback. While delays can be extremely unpleasant, they serve a purpose. Consider these times as a form of spiritual training. The universe is preparing you for your next move, not just the external conditions. Before you can truly embrace what's ahead, there are certain things you need to understand, some perspectives you need to change, and some growth you need to undergo. Being patient is more than just waiting. It's about waiting with grace. It's about maintaining your faith when there's no external sign that anything is changing. The fact is that even when you're blind to it, the universe is constantly working in your favor. Your role is to trust that everything is aligning in ways that are beyond your understanding, not to micromanage every little detail of how things should happen. Understanding that the cosmos's timing is perfect, and that sometimes there's more reward in a longer wait, makes patience easier. It's critical to keep your energies focused on your desires during these periods of waiting. It's easy to allow doubt to creep in and start to wonder if you're on the right path, or if things are really happening for you. However, faith, believing that what you want is already on its way, is the secret to patience. Your dreams aren't placed in your heart by the cosmos to remain unfulfilled. It's critical to maintain your vision and understand that nothing stops happening, even if you can't see it happening. Remember that the cosmos doesn't deny anything by its delays. Sometimes, before it can materialize in your reality, the very thing you've been waiting for needs to be built or prepared in the unseen worlds. Perhaps something that isn't aligned with your greatest good is protecting you, or maybe the circumstances aren't exactly right for your breakthrough to happen fully yet. In any scenario, be aware that you're constantly being guided in the direction of what's best for you. Have faith in the process. The adage, "Good things come to those who wait," is true for a reason. While you wait, you're becoming stronger, wiser, and better equipped to handle what's ahead. You're not just waiting for things to happen to you. Rather, you're becoming the best version of yourself, capable of accepting and appreciating all the gifts the universe has in store for you. It takes time to be ready for the responsibilities that come with the gift, but the universe wants you to be prepared for both. The difficulty with patience is that it often seems passive, as if nothing is occurring. That's not the case, however. You're aligning yourself with divine timing when you wait with intention and faith. You're allowing things to happen the way they're supposed to, without forcing them. Those who believe in the process and maintain their faith during quiet times are rewarded by the cosmos. Even if it seems like nothing is moving, everything is, in fact, moving during these times. So know that whatever you've been waiting for, a sign, a change, a breakthrough, is on its way. It's never too late in the cosmos, and the same goes for you. Keep an open heart, a clear vision, and above all, continue to trust. You'll see why the delay was necessary when everything eventually comes together, because everything is perfectly aligned. Not only is patience a virtue, but it's also the secret to obtaining the blessings that are reserved for you. You may not realize it, but you have a stronger connection with the divine and the cosmos. As a chosen one, you're guided all the time, even when you're uncertain or confused. You're constantly receiving messages from the universe in the form of nudges, whispers, synchronicities, and signs that are meant to reassure and guide you. The hard part is figuring out which of these signs are for you and having faith in them. Often, divine indications don't appear as we'd expect. While many of us may look for big, obvious signs from the cosmos, the reality is that divine communication often takes the form of more subtle and nuanced exchanges. These signs may manifest as recurring numbers, like seeing 1111, 222, or 333 repeatedly, or as events that seem too chance-based to ignore, but are actually not random. Perhaps you see patterns or symbols that have deep meaning for you, or hear the same song at just the right moment, or keep encountering the same person. All these are hints from the cosmos, proof that the supernatural is at work behind the scenes and subtly reassuring you that you're heading in the right direction. Often called angel numbers, repeated numbers are a well-known example of divine communication. When you see these numbers, the universe is communicating with you through a language that isn't limited to this world. These numbers have a variety of meanings, but generally convey ideas of harmony, support, and affirmation that you're heading in the right direction. For example, the number 1 often denotes imminent new beginnings, while the number 333 may suggest that your angels or spiritual guides are there to encourage you. However, it goes beyond numbers. Have you ever had the experience of thinking about someone and then having them text or call you out of the blue? Or perhaps you've noticed that just when you need them, certain opportunities seem to materialize out of nowhere. The cosmos is using these events to direct you toward what's destined for you. They're not random occurrences. Being able to accept that these signs aren't random is essential to detecting them. Too often, we overlook the greater significance of these celestial messages and dismiss them as coincidences. However, nothing in your life is arbitrary. As a chosen one, everything is part of a larger, divinely organized scheme. You're in constant communication with the universe, which provides comfort and direction. Being observant and receptive to the cues around you is crucial. It's important to realize, however, that divine signs don't always confirm positive developments. They can appear as obstacles or detours at times. When faced with difficulties or failures, it's easy to feel as if everything is falling apart. However, these difficulties are often God's signs. Doors that close unexpectedly don't mean the universe is rejecting you. Rather, it means that something better is on the way. These tough times are divine indications that something isn't aligned with your greater purpose, and that the universe is intervening to help you get back on course. Embrace these challenges as a necessary component of the divine process instead of seeing them as failures. Often, they're the universe's method of ensuring that you never settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. Using your intuition to connect with divine guidance is another powerful method. Your intuition is a direct line to the divine. If you're a chosen one, you've likely experienced moments when you felt your gut or inner voice telling you something without really knowing how. It's the voice of the cosmos through your higher self. Your connection with the divine strengthens the more you pay attention to and believe in your intuition. Trust your instincts when something feels off, or if you feel an inexplicable pull in a direction. The most valuable resource you have for interpreting the signs and cues the universe gives you is your intuition. Tuning into divine indications requires stillness and introspection. The silent tones of everyday life and external distractions can easily overpower the subliminal messages of the cosmos in our busy lives. For this reason, it's crucial to set aside time for peaceful introspection. You can do this by journaling, practicing meditation, or simply spending time in nature. During these times of silence, you can connect with the sacred spirit around you. They establish a sacred space where the universe's messages are audible. You give room to the divine to communicate with you when you quiet your mind, and you'll start to see the signs that have been there all along. It's crucial to trust the timing of the indications as much as recognizing them. The guidance you receive doesn't always make sense immediately. It's possible that you receive a direction or hear a message that seems ambiguous or even at odds with your expectations. But that's because the cosmos works according to a timeline that often requires endurance and faith. It doesn't matter if you don't understand the sign at this moment. It still has relevance later. The puzzle will fit together, and the meaning of the signs will become evident. Each clue and coincidence fits into a larger picture that is gradually revealed in the right amount of time by God. The universe doesn't make mistakes, as the saying goes. It's precise. Divinely crafted, each indication, nudge, and message points you in the direction of your ultimate goal. Your journey is unique as a chosen one, and even when you're not aware of it, the world is guiding you all the time. Keep a watchful eye, follow the cues, and remember that you're constantly surrounded by a power far beyond your understanding. Although doubt and fear are natural human emotions, they can seem particularly strong for a chosen one who is following their divine destiny. It's normal to have moments of doubt when you wonder if you're really on the right path, or if you can fulfill the task given to you. The reality is that uncertainty and fear are illusions. They're tests meant to strengthen your faith and dedication to your mission, not reflections of who you really are or where you're going. Fear often arises when a significant breakthrough is about to happen. It appears as a gatekeeper trying to prevent you from reaching your next stage of development. However, the very fact that you're afraid indicates that you're approaching your goal. Fear wouldn't manifest at all if you weren't heading in the right direction. Fear tries to dissuade you from doing what you're doing when you're stepping out of your comfort zone and into the unknown. But it's precisely at that moment that you must keep moving forward. Uncertainty fuels fear, and much of your journey as a chosen one is learning to trust the unseen. Fear may arise because you may not always see the future clearly. It tries to stifle uncertainty by imagining worst-case scenarios and hypothetical outcomes. The fact is, however, that a power stronger than fear is guiding you beyond what your imagination can conceive. The universe has a plan for you. Have faith that you're being guided every step of the way, especially in situations where you're unable to see the entire path ahead. Doubt is a close relative of fear and often presents itself as reason. You may begin to doubt your own identity as the chosen one, your suitability for the assigned task, or your ability to realize the dream you have for your life. But let me remind you, if this path weren't meant for you to follow, it wouldn't have been assigned to you. Your ego is just using doubt as a defense mechanism to keep you safe and comfortable, protecting you from the unknown. But your spirit knows the truth because you are a chosen one. This is what you're meant to do. Although fear and doubt will always exist in some form, you don't have to let them rule your life. Each time you confront and overcome your fears, you become stronger and closer to your divine mission. Every obstacle you face presents an opportunity to develop, strengthen your faith, and convince yourself that you're more capable than you ever imagined. Doubt and fear are just roadblocks on the path to your true self. The secret to overcoming fear is to accept it and move forward, rather than fighting it. You have tremendous power within you as a chosen one. This power is deeply spiritual and transformative. It's not authority, control, or dominance over others. It's not power in the conventional sense. Instead, it's an awareness and a connection to a higher energy source that comes from within. The cosmos has given you the ability to manifest, heal, and create in ways that are beyond human understanding. You're a channel for divine energy. With this power, you have the extraordinary ability to influence not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you, motivating and uplifting them. Accepting this authority, however, isn't always easy. Many chosen ones find it difficult to fully embrace their power, not because they're incapable, but rather because they've been socialized from an early age to doubt who they are. You may have felt pressure from society to fit in, not stand out, or minimize your abilities for fear of standing out. It's possible that you were advised to keep your head down, not attract too much attention, or question whether you truly deserve the abilities you possess. However, these restrictions were never meant for you. You were made to break the mold that society has tried to place you in as a chosen one. You're meant to rise above all that, own your unique light, and radiate joy in a world that greatly lacks it. Recognizing your divine power is the first step to embracing it. Realizing that you're the possessor of this power requires acceptance. It's highly likely that you've already had experiences in your life where your intuition was sharper, when you felt flows of almost ethereal energy, or when things happened in ways that were too well timed to be coincidental. These aren't coincidences. Rather, they're glimpses of your divine power becoming apparent. These moments will begin to materialize and become more frequent the more you acknowledge them. You've always possessed this power. It's just waiting for the right moment to be fully embraced. Another crucial stage is overcoming your fear of your own talents. Many chosen ones fear their power or feel unworthy. Perhaps you're worried about what people will think of you if they perceive your greatness. Or maybe you believe you can't handle the responsibility that comes with realizing your potential. While these fears are understandable, they don't correspond to reality. If you weren't meant to use this divine power, the universe wouldn't have granted it to you. You were chosen for this special role because you possess the fortitude, discernment, and resilience to see it through, and you can handle everything that comes with it. It's essential to develop habits that maintain your connection with the source if you want to truly embrace your divine power. This can be done by journaling, praying, meditating, or spending time in nature. By engaging in these activities, you can establish a sacred space where you can connect with your higher self and access the energy of the universe. You can strengthen your relationship with your own divine power by setting aside time to cultivate your connection with the source. This is about aligning yourself with the higher purpose the universe has for you, not just about empowering yourself. Your power will become more and more automatic the more regularly you engage in these activities. It will flow through you with ease, guiding you toward choices, behaviors, and openings that are exactly in line with your greater purpose. It's also critical to realize that you shouldn't hide or hoard your power. This gift from the cosmos is intended not just for your individual development, but also for the advancement of humanity as a whole. Your purpose is to inspire those around you to recognize their own divine nature and be a beacon of light for them. When you own your power, it becomes easy for others who are still figuring things out to do the same. Your courage in speaking your truth and using your influence for the betterment of others serves as motivation and empowerment. As a chosen one, your actions have a profound impact. You become a force for good in the world when you fully embrace your divine power. But remember that there will be obstacles on this path. You must confront your fears, uncertainties, and limiting beliefs if you want to assume your power. It's possible that people in your immediate vicinity who don't understand your path will oppose you. Chosen ones often experience miscommunication or even judgment for choosing a different path. But be aware that not everyone is aware of your strength. Not everyone will understand or appreciate the journey you're on, and your mission is unique. This doesn't diminish its significance, however. In fact, The very reason you're chosen is that you possess the fortitude to follow this path, even in the face of difficulty or loneliness. Living fully and fearlessly in your power is one of the best things you can do for others. People who are in tune with who they really are and who embody what it means to live in harmony with the divine are desperately needed in the world. By embracing your power, you raise the frequency of the entire planet and help in the awakening of the collective. It's about being willing to show up fully, even in the face of uncertainty, rather than being perfect or having all the answers. More than ever, we need your light, and the more you own your power, the brighter your light will be. So how do you begin to live your divine power to the fullest? Recognize first that you already possess everything you need. Have faith that everything you need to fulfill your purpose has been provided to you by the universe. Next, let go of the fear of what might happen if you take full control of your life, knowing that the cosmos is guiding you every step of the way. Embrace the unknown with open arms. Lastly, resolve to use your influence for the benefit of society as a whole. Your power is designed to be shared, whether through modest daily deeds or larger, more profound endeavors. It's intended to inspire, heal, and uplift those around you. By embracing your divine potential, you transform not only your own life, but also the lives of countless others. Today is the right time for you to fully embrace your power, because you were selected for this exact moment and assignment. Let go of the fears and uncertainties that have kept you from moving forward, and have faith that you're exactly where you should be. Every step of the journey is accompanied and supported by the universe. It's time for you to step forward and embrace the celestial force within you. Let the world see your brilliance. You were born to shine. The journey of the chosen one is built on faith, which serves as a beacon of hope that shines even in the darkest circumstances. Without faith, it's easy to get stuck in the hardships, disappointments, and doubts that life presents. However, genuine faith is more than just having an unwavering belief that everything will work out. Instead, it's about having a strong faith in the universe's grand plan for you, even in the face of uncertainty about how things will turn out. It's the deep awareness, the unshakable trust within you, that you're being guided, guarded, and supported by the divine every step of the way. There will inevitably be moments on this path when your confidence will be put to the ultimate test, regardless of how murky or difficult the present may seem. You'll face challenges that seem insurmountable, circumstances that will test your determination, and doubts about your true direction. The temptation to give in to uncertainty can be very strong during these times. But realize this: you're not meant to be defeated by these problems. They don't indicate that you're lost. Instead, they are agents of growth intended to strengthen your soul. Similar to a muscle, faith becomes stronger the more it's tested. Every difficulty you go through is a chance to grow in your faith and trust in the benevolent forces at work in your life. Focusing on the bigger picture is essential to preserving faith, particularly when it seems like everything is falling apart around you. It's quite simple to get bogged down in the day-to-day struggles and forget the bigger picture that the universe is creating. But never forget that you're part of something much larger than your own experiences. The universe moves in ways that are often enigmatic and complex, invisible to the human eye, and it does so on a scale much greater than our minds can imagine. Often, things need to fail miserably before they can work even better than you could have dreamed. Therefore, when things don't work out as you expected, it's not an indication that you're heading in the wrong direction. Instead, it's a sign that something even better is on the other side of the universe. Have faith that every turn in the path is bringing you closer to your ultimate goal. For a chosen one, surrender can be an incredibly challenging thing to learn, but faith requires it nonetheless. It's normal to want to be in control of every part of your journey and steer the ship in the direction you believe is best when you have a strong sense of purpose and mission. However, the more opposition you create, the more control you try to impose, the more difficult it becomes. The cosmos requires your trust, not your micromanagement. Surrendering to the cosmos doesn't imply that you're giving up on your aspirations, goals, or dreams. Rather, It indicates that you're letting go and trusting that the universe knows what's best for you in order to align with the flow of divine timing. When you surrender, you can let go of your desire for constant control and learn to embrace the process, trusting that things will work out in a way that's beyond your current understanding and in their own ideal time. Practicing gratitude is one of the most effective ways to build and deepen faith, even in the midst of difficulties. When you keep your focus on your blessings, your energy shifts from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Experiencing gratitude raises your frequency, bringing you closer to the positive current of the cosmos. This creates space for more blessings to come your way and helps you appreciate the beauty of the journey, no matter how challenging it may seem at first. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the most dire situations. It could be the lessons you've learned, the progress you've made, or simply the fact that you're still standing. By serving as a constant reminder that you're loved and that the universe is constantly working in your favor, gratitude acts as a bridge to faith. Another essential component of faith is patience. While we may want things to happen immediately, the cosmos doesn't follow human timelines. The universe operates on its own schedule, one that is meticulously planned to maximize your well-being. Accepting this can be challenging, especially if you're impatient for a breakthrough, change, or the fulfillment of your aspirations. However, having faith implies realizing that everything is happening in perfect timing and exactly as it should. It requires you to let go of the urge to rush and push things into existence. When you combine patience and faith, you can remain focused and grounded while the universe brings the ideal opportunities and situations into perfect harmony with your soul's journey. Remember that having faith is an active practice rather than just a passive belief. It's something you intentionally nurture, behaviorally and mentally, every day. It's the deliberate decision to let go of control, trust the process, and keep your mind open to the universe's guidance, even in the absence of a clear vision. Your alignment with the flow of the universe and ability to overcome the inevitable obstacles in your path will increase as you continue to exercise your faith. In the end, faith is about trusting the process of life and believing that everything you go through is ultimately leading you to the right place. When you truly embrace faith, you become receptive to the magic and wonders of the universe and come to understand that you're never alone on this path. You're supported every step you take. Obstacles are learning opportunities, and delays are actually blessings in disguise. When you have faith, you can navigate life's storms with confidence because you know you're always being watched over and guided. Allow me to remind you once more, as we conclude this message, everything is coming together. Everything you've been waiting and striving for has already begun to happen. Even the pieces you can't yet see are being aligned by the universe. Have faith in the process. You're exactly where you should be, chosen one. The cosmos is never late, despite how easy it is to get caught up in the notion that things aren't moving fast enough or that you're falling behind. When everything comes together, you'll realize how every experience and every moment led you to this exact point. Everything is happening at the right time. In your adventure, you've already come a long way. You've encountered difficulties that would have broken others, but you've emerged stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your higher purpose. It's crucial to hold on to your inner conviction that everything is working for the best now, more than ever. This message is meant to serve as a reminder from the universe that you're not alone, that you're being guided, and that everything is working out for your best interests. That's why you're receiving it today. Even if you can't yet see the whole picture, the pieces of the puzzle are starting to fit together. You'll begin to see signs in the coming weeks and months that support what I'm saying. You'll see opportunities that appear out of nowhere, moments of clarity and synchronicities. All these indicate that everything is being planned for your benefit by the cosmos. Above all, keep moving forward and trust in these indicators and your intuition. The path of a chosen one is never simple, but it's always worthwhile. Your purpose is being fulfilled in ways that go beyond your wildest dreams. You were chosen for a reason, so just wait, keep your heart open, and have faith that everything will work out for you. Now take a moment to consider what you've heard today before you go. If this message resonates with you, it's because it was meant for you to hear. Remember that this isn't a journey for the faint of heart, chosen one. It's meant for people who are prepared to rise, place their faith in God, and embrace their divine calling. You're among the truly chosen, and everything you've been waiting for is already on its way. If you've stayed until the end, stay calm, steady, and certain that everything will work out for you. Keep shining your light until next time, and never forget that everything is always working in your favor. If you've ever felt lost, as if things were out of control and nothing made sense, know that this is part of the journey. The universe is always working in your favor, even when it seems like everything is at a standstill. The big question is, are you prepared to understand and embrace this process? If there are still doubts, it's because you're in the right place. Subscribe to the channel now to continue this journey of self-discovery. Here, you'll find the answers and tools to unlock your true potential and live in harmony with the universe. Leave your like if this video brought you clarity, and don't miss the next content. We'll continue together, increasingly aligned with our greater purpose.